Hi everyone, I am Zahara Rasheeda. Here I have created some practical questions. Today I am going to explain you the 8th question of database. So I have explained you the other 7 questions in my previous videos. So this is the 8th question. To facilitate the business of Max Mobile, the owner of the mobile phone company uses a computer software which uses the following table or store the data in that computer software. Write the questions asked in the table. Okay, so these are the tables. This is the customer table and this is the product table. So now let's go to the first question. Create a database named mshop to save the data in the mobile phone shop. So we have to create a database called mshop to save the data. So for this I am going to use a non-official graphical user interface tool called HeidiSQL. Okay, to create a new database, I will right click here and create new and then database. And I will enter my database name as mshop in this window. And when I click OK, you can see here the database has been created. So our first question is complete. Now let's go to the second question. Create a table as customer and product in the database. Follow the instruction below. So we have to create these two tables. To create a table, I will right click upon the database and then I will select create new and then table. So here I will enter the table name as customer. And to add the column, I will click the add button. Our first column is this and we should add the primary key. And the data type should be varchar and the length should be 10. So this column should be a primary key. I will right click here and there is an option called create new index. Here I can choose the key as primary. Okay. Now I will add the next column. The last name. The gender. And the last column is the contact number. When I click the save button, you can see the table has been created. And we have to create the product table. For that, again I will right click upon the My Shop, our database, and then create new and select table. I will enter the table name as product and add our first column as Pro ID. Now here they have told to add a primary key for the ID. So I will right click here and select the option create new index and then the primary key. So you can see how the primary key has added. And the next column is the brand name. And the next column is the brand name. The length should be 45. Now the third column is the model number. And then the price. The data type should be double. When I click the save button, you can see the table has been created. So our second question is complete. Here they have told in the third question, add data graphically to the tables you have created. So we have to add the data graphically, the table which we have created. So first I will add the data for the customer table. By clicking this plus mark, I can add new rows. Now I am going to add the last record. So our customer table is complete. Now let's insert data to the product table. I will select the product table. Now I am going to enter the last data. Okay, so I have entered all the data graphically. So our third question is complete. So our third question is complete. Now let's go to the fourth question. Find all customers. So that means we should write the query to find all the customers. To write the query, I will select this option. So you can see this is the window of the query. Select from, so they are telling to So the question they have given is find all customers. So then we should write select from and the data and the database name in shop dot, and then you should select the table name customer. To end the query, I will use the semicolon. When I execute the query, you can see the output will be like this. Now let's go to the second question. To clear the query, I will click this option. Okay, now let's go to the fifth question. Find details of all products. So that means you should take the all details about products. For that, I will write the query as select all from, then I will type the database name mshop dot, and then you should select the table product. To end the query, I will use the semicolon, and when I click the execute button, you can see as the output you will get all the details of the products. So our fifth question is complete. Now let's go to our last question. Find the details of the customers whose ID is 003. So that means we should find the details of the customer whose ID is CUS003. So for that, now I will write the query select all from the database name dot customer where you should give the column name equal and then the value. And then the semicolon. Now when I click the execute button, you can see I have got the output. So you can see as the output we have got all the details of the customer. So this is how we should answer the 8th question. Hope you understood everything.